very good evening and welcome to Vision Cricket Center. This is a DCC X10 Division 2 presents by SkyXchange.net, powered by Fan Code. The match number 19, Cool Boys versus Rasasi. A must-win match for Rasasi. And Cool Boys, they need to just manage those 2 points, and Rasasi needs to make sure they win by a good, healthy margin to advance into the semi-final. And without wasting much time, let's head down to center where Ahmed Khwaja is with both the captains and the match referee for the toss.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a wonderful windy Vision Cricket Center in Sharjah for finals day of the Fan Code DCC X10 Division 2. It's match number 19 and a very crucial one indeed. And I have the two captains alongside me, Mohammad Rizwan Khan, the captain of Cool Boys, Mr. Shiju Sam, our match referee, and Mohammad Rashid, leading team Rasasi, is going to be Cool Boys to flip the coin. Tails is the call. It has come down as tails. Rasasi has won the toss. Mohammad Rashid, you have won the toss. You control your destiny. What are you going to do?
We're going to bat first.
And have you done all the calculations, permutations, tabulations? Do you know what it will take for you to get you into the grand final?
Yeah, I had a very long night last night. We've done all the calculations, but whatever calculations you do, at the end of the day, it's how you play and what score you put up. So that's going to change, I think, once we've got a set plan in mind. We'll try to achieve that, and if that happens, then we'll go through probably.
Do you want to reveal that plan right now?
Not at all.
Any changes to the playing 11 for this big game?
Yeah, I've got one change. Harshit Said is coming in, and Rahman Gul is out.
Best of luck for the game, Rashid.
Cheers, buddy.
Rizwan, unfortunately, you have lost the toss, but if you had won it, what would you have done?
I'm happy I would have ball.
So you've got what you wanted, but that last match, you took it a little bit easy. Will that be coming back to haunt you right now?
No, not really. See, the bottom line is that the final should be played by the two best teams. If we lose today and if you're not qualified, then definitely Rasasi would have been the better team compared to us. So it's all fair.
That's very gracious of you. Any changes to your playing 11 for this game?
Yeah, a couple of changes. Awais and Rahman, Abdul Rahim, two all-rounder came in.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Right then, news from the center is that Rasasi have won the toss and elected to bat first.
Thanks a lot, Ahmed. And the news from the center is that Rasasi has won the toss and they have opted to bat first. And let me share you the lineups of both the teams. It's Mohammad Rashid leading the side of Rasasi, Aitisham Siddiq, Usman Munir, Adnan Khan, Abdul Hafiz, Muzammil, Safir Tariq, Syed Maqsood, Faisal Amin comes back, Fahad Tariq, and young left-arm spinner Harshit Seth. And talking about the Cool Boys, it's led by Rizwan, Hamid Nawaz, Zaman Attari, Muhammad Ruman, Muhammad Atiq, Awais Jr., Hatim Abid, Zahir Siddiqui, Abdul Rahim Awais, and Burhan Uddin Sabir. And to talk much about this lineups, joining me in the comm box is my dear friend Asghar Khan. Welcome to Combox, Asghar.
Thank you very much. And look at the points table and Z Game strikers at the top. Cool Boys and Rasasi virtually playing a semi-final. Whoever wins, but Rasasi, they need a decent margin to win this and qualify around about 40 runs. What you say?
This is what we are expecting. A 40 runs margin would take them to the final. But it will be an additional added pressure for Rasasi. They need to make sure to win the match, that also with an handsome run rate. And talking about reaching to the final, both the batters in the frame, they are capable of hitting those big shots.
Absolutely, and Syed Maqsood especially is the key for Rasasi. They want a big score from him to post a big total somewhere around 150. And then restrict the Cool Boys under 100 to qualify.
What do you think? Will it be an easy job? Because you have back of the mind that you need to score around 140, 150 because they are lacking in their bowling department, Rasasi. Anything below 120, I think it will be easy for Cool Boys to reach at around 100 or 110.
That would have been a tough call for Rashid at the toss, but he went with his gut feel and bat first and put runs on the board, and later on tried to exploit the slowness of the pitch maybe. But first of all, Syed Maqsood is absolutely key to their chances. Make no mistake about it. And Adnan Khan is a good hitter too. So they need them to fire to set up this game, and then who knows.
And talking about Cool Boys, they have a very decent lineup, especially in the bowling. Burhanuddin Sabe, the left-arm orthodox spinner, Hamid, Nawaz and Zaman Attari, the three spinners, bowling 6 overs between them. That will be a big advantage at this surface, I believe.
Yeah, at Vivian Center, we have seen in the earlier matches as well, the ball gripping and spinning a bit. So they got the bowling on these conditions, and Rizwan will be looking to utilize his bowlers properly and restrict the Rasasi to a minimum total.
The pretty much same surface where they have played earlier. It's always good to play with the straight bat on this wicket, and we have our match referee Shiju Sam busy for last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's done a terrific job. Very experienced guy, and his panel of umpires, they done a superb job as well. Their decision making has been spot on. Look at Adnan Khan's tournament so far: 7 innings, 210 runs, an average of 30, and look at that strike rate, striking at 201.
Definitely strike rate looks good, but tonight he needs to score some runs, that too quickly. So match number 19 coming live from Vision Cricket Center. Cool Boys versus Rasasi, and Syed Maqsood, brilliant man in form, 212 runs, and the strike rate says all about this batter.
Yeah, Syed Maqsood on the non-striker end, I'm a bit surprised he's not taking strike, because normally he does, but this time Adnan is looking to get on with it to set the tempo. The first over, first couple of deliveries in the Rasasi dugout to settle the nerves. They want to get going, and this is an interesting move. Hamid Nawaz coming on to bowl with the new ball.
So they did their homework pretty well, Cool Boys. 4 innings, 6 wickets. Look at that economy, 6. That too in the format of T10. A full toss delivery, hit over the long off, starts with the maximum, Adnan Khan.
Oh my word, that's not the start. Hamid was looking full toss, but Adnan is onto it in a flash. What a shot. Out of the park, he goes first ball.
It won't be easy to grip the new ball for Hamid. We have seen him coming late in the bowling, and an interesting ploy by the captain Rizwan. Started off well, Adnan Khan.
This time he goes off the back foot. Oh my words, what a shot. What a start for Adnan Khan. He is on fire from the word go.
A bit of smile. They have started off well here. A bit shorter delivery. The big man goes on the back and send it across over the long on. Humongous 6, back-to-back maximum.
Wow, in the earlier matches, Adnan initially struggled, then he later on enhanced his strike rate. But this occasion, first 2 balls, that's absolutely dream start. He's looking for more. I can tell you he's looking for more. Hamid is under pressure in the opening over.
But he's a very clever and brilliant bowler, Hamid. Though a couple of maximum have been hit in the earlier 2 deliveries, he'll try to get the wicket of Adnan. Look at that drive, this time piercing through that mid-off and extra cover. Ball racing towards the fence. A boundary from the blade of Adnan Khan.
Today, one thing I noticed with Adnan, he's really holding his shape and he's playing cricketing strokes. Look at the balance. He's onto the front foot. The fielder at mid-off only had a couple of yards to move, but that was hit ferociously hard by Adnan.
Brilliant start. They have got the start. Adnan Khan, 16 of just 3 deliveries.
Fires it down the leg side, a wide ball. 17 of the first 3 deliveries. Hamid Nawaz, who's been really economical, but this move today taking the new ball. Didn't work so far.
This time played straight towards mid-off. A rare dot ball in this over.
Yeah, Ahmed Nawaz will be looking to mix it up because Adnan is really looking dangerous. This time he again tried to hit through cover, but couldn't got under it. Oh my words! Is it close enough? Third umpire will come into play.
A miscommunication between Adnan and Syed Maqsood. Ball went like a bullet towards that extra cover fielder. A bit of fumble and a one bounce throw. Is he struggling? He just made it. Survives Adnan Khan. A poor throw helping Adnan Khan to get back into the crease.
Well, Rasasi can't afford to lose momentum here, and in shape of Adnan Khan, who's timing the ball so beautifully. He's not a great runner between the wickets, and so does his Maqsood, so they have to be really careful. They rely on six hitting.
And I believe singles doesn't matter because, as you said, both the batters rely on hitting those maximums, and what a turnaround. It took some time. So the throw took ages to reach the wicket keeper.
Another full toss. This time it's up in the air. Fielder gets under it, and Zaman Atari takes a simple catch because he's a very good fielder. And Adnan Khan miscuing that one. He didn't got his breath back, I believe, after that sharp chance of a run out, trying to get back and miscuing this one.
A juicy full toss, trying to clear that long on. Unable to middle it properly, and well judged catch taken by Zaman Attari. Big man walks back after making 16 of 6 deliveries. Wicket number 1 goes down for Rasasi, 17 at the end of first over.
New batsman walks in is Abdul Hafiz Afridi. He didn't have a great tournament so far with the bat, but tonight is a big game for Rasasi, and he wants to make an important contribution here. And the move of bringing Hamid Nawaz eventually worked, not through some great bowling, but just Adnan miscuing that one, Mudassir bhai.
Still, I believe it wasn't a good decision. Lucky breakthrough for Cool Boys. Full toss delivery not cleared by Adnan Khan. A big wicket at this point of time. They started off well but lost that wicket. And comes in Abdul Hafiz Afridi. Yet another hard hitting batter in this lineup. Now it all depends on Syed Maqsood, but the trouble continues because it's Burhanuddin Sabir, the cunning left-arm orthodox spinner.
Syed Maqsood tried to hit it really hard, and he only manages to hit it to long on for a one. Burhanuddin Sabir is a clever operator. He slows it down, bowls a nice length, but these batsmen, Afridi and Syed Maqsood, don't have much choice because they want the run rate to be at a level where they can restrict the opposition with a good margin.
And Abdul Hafiz Afridi, 178 strike rate, 25 best. So far, he did not fire in this tournament with the bat. Burhanuddin Sabir, known to get the wickets of big players this time. Just slow in the air, coming into the right-hand batter, push towards the bowler. I think at this point of time, Asghar, they need to think to reach around 110, 120 instead of looking at 150 and losing those wickets. Brilliant shot this time, making room for himself. Cleared that mid-off and clears the boundary with ease.
Yeah, very valid point, Mudassar bhai, because you can't just keep slogging away. You need to build a partnership, and that was a very good shot. He sized up the bowler because slower through the air, and he waited on the back foot, and that's a quality shot for Afridi. This should give him some confidence. This time again, he's looking to go over mid-off, and he clears mid-off one more time. That's good intent from Hafiz Afridi.
Once again, slower in the air, going down on one knee, and just managed to clear that mid-off fielder. Back-to-back boundaries. Intentions are very clear from the batters of Rasasi.
Yeah, very much positive intent. This time he slog sweep across the line, and he finds the gap. The fielder is after it. A valiant effort, but he could not pull it in. Afridi getting some momentum. 3 boundaries in a row.
Again, it was on the off stump. Dragging from the off stump towards the mid-wicket region. Quick outfield helping Abdul Hafiz Afridi to fetch another boundary. Hat-trick boundaries in this over. Last delivery of the power play.
What a shot that one from Afridi. A slog sweep over mid-wicket for another 6. This is a great start turning out to be for Rasasi. Down on one knee. Clears it quite comfortably. Another 6. After 2 overs, it's 36 for 1.
Smart thinking, I would say, by Rasasi. They have got the start, 2 overs, 36. They are going for the batting power play. And again, we are seeing it's Hamid Nawaz. He'll be bowling to Syed Maqsood. Anything around 14 to 15 without losing the wickets, 3 overs, 50. I think this is the start what they want.
Absolutely. They don't want to lose another wicket here, and especially these two. Because after that Safir Tariq has to come in, but these two are very important, especially Syed Maqsood. He has only faced 1 delivery so far, so he want to get into act as well. This is important over coming up.
Oh. Nicely done. Width offer, and this is one of his favorite area. Clears with ease, a maximum, the first maximum from the blade of Syed Maqsood.
Only his second delivery, and the class of the man jumped into him, just jump on the front foot. Wow. And that ball is struck so hard, and it just came back into the ground in a flash.
This time going towards a deep square leg. Syed Maqsood on fire. Under pressure, Hamid Nawaz. Bit expensive. Back-to-back maximum.
That's a terrific shot. This time, Hamid Nawaz following him, middle and leg, and he picked it up. And there were few cars, I believe, in trouble. On the roof, magnificent shot.
They're getting those runs very quickly. They need wickets, schoolboys at this point of time, or else they can easily manage to that 130, 140 target. Rasasi started off brilliantly. 48 of just 2.2 overs.
Speaking to Rashid Bhai yesterday, the captain of Rasasi, and he badly thinking that Syed Maqsood, if Syed Maqsood has a good day, we are in the final. He was relaxed as, cool as a cucumber. Talking to us the other day.
See, but again, I would say depending only on one batsman, it shows the composition of your batting lineup. Cleanly throughout the tournament, they were dependent on Adnan Khan and Syed Maqsood, and good for them that they are firing. Though Adnan is back in the hut, it's now up to Syed Maqsood. But the good news is Abdul Hafiz Afridi started off well under pressure. In the first over also he went for runs, but he got that wicket. Lack of bounce, a poor delivery, straight into the hands of wicket-keeper.
Sayed Maqsood thinking, oh my words. When he dragged that one shot, his eyes lit up. This time flighted, outside edge. Oh my words, come on. You can't drop Sayed Maqsood. Dear, oh dear.
And with that boundary, 50 comes up for Rasasi, one of the better fielder in this side. Hatim, safe hands, but pointing out to those floodlights. Chance gone begging. How much it will cost for Cool Boys?
It's a huge chance. It's a huge, huge miss in such an important game like this. Cool Boys will be hoping that doesn't hurt too much because it's Sayed Maqsood. Look at him. One more time. This time hit it hard off the back foot. That's his strength. You can't give this guy room if you put 7 fielders on the offside or 10 fielders on the offside. Doesn't matter.
20 runs so far in this over of just 5 deliveries. 37 conceded by Hamid in all important match. Under pressure. Once he clears the 30 yards, then there's no stopping the ball racing towards the fence. Beautiful, beautiful timing by Maqsood.
Now, if the way these two batsmen going, 150 looks not that difficult. Another shot. This time the fielder was placed. And Sayed Maqsood will be just annoyed. He missed out on that one because that's his strongest area. End of 3 is 57 for 1. That's the batting card. Adnan Khan missing out after a brilliant start. 6 balls, 16 runs, and Sayed Maqsood, look at that. 7 ball, 22, and he's a freebie. 5 ball, 18. What a start for Rasasi.
Brilliant batting, I would say, by all the 3 batters so far. Now, what it matters, how they will play from here onward, because the power play is done and dusted now. They have got 21 runs in the previous over, 57 the end of 3 overs. Anything around 9-10 you should play for next 3-4 overs. Keep wickets in hand, then go after the bowlers, and you can reach somewhere around 140, 150, and it's Awais Mansoor.
That one hit really hard towards long off. And Sayed Maqsood, just lack of bounce, hitting the bottom of the bat. That's a very good start and a very valid point by you, Mudassir Bhai. They can't afford to get carried away, and in search of runs they lose couple of wickets, and then they will be in big trouble. So they got to be really careful and play this smart for the next 3 overs.
And in the quest of quick runs, that was a wide delivery chased by Maqsood. This time, once again, Lucky taking the top edge and ball racing towards the third man, Burhan Sabir. Behind the ball, couple of runs, leaving dangerous in this over. Abdul Hafiz Afridi. Brilliant piece of bowling by Awais Mansoor. Slow in the air, flighted delivery. Overall, good cricket.
Well, Awais Mansoor is a quality bowler and he's getting a little bit of spin. Afridi has to be a little careful going across the line. Shuffles, this time beautifully bowled and forced him to defend that one.
Simple calculation for next 4 or 5 overs, 10. Get 10 per over. Reach to that 110. Last 2 or 3 overs, you can just go behind the bowlers.
Absolutely. That got to be the plan, I'm sure. This time, Afridi looking to hit through extra cover. Hamid is there. They will only pick up 1. Every over, if they can rotate strike and pick up 1, or they're good enough players to pick up 1 boundary. But if you try to hit 2 or 3 boundaries, then the risk is so much higher that the chances of getting out comes into play as well.
So far, a brilliant over by Awais Mansoor. Just 4 runs conceded in 4 deliveries. Sayed Maqsood on strike. Everything goes out and there is a loud appeal. Is he gone there?
Oh my words. He lost the grip of his bat. Whether he nicked it, what happened there? He's talking to the umpire. We will wait for the replay, but umpire has given him.
A brilliant piece of bowling, keeping that on off stump. There was a bounce going behind the delivery hard. The bat slips out, but he got the thick outside edge from the blade of Syed Maqsood. Walks back. You cannot complain now. You should have requested or you should have changed your gloves earlier. After getting out, it's just an excuse, I would say.
Well. That's a huge wicket. Maqsood goes, and with him getting out, he's talking in the dugout regarding his dismissal, I believe. But when he nicked it, Mudassar bhai, at that time bat was in his hand. And when the ball took the outside edge, if your bat is in your hand, eligibly you are gone.
It will be an interesting to see a replay of that wicket. Can we request our camera team if they can show us the replay? And in the meanwhile comes in Safir Tariq. Thanks a lot to our camera team. I really don't understand for what he's complaining.
Yeah, maybe disappointed with himself. Safir Tariq faces up. Oh, what a delivery! Gone on with the arm. That's a casual shot, and Awais Mansoor is all over Rasasi. Oh, what a turnaround. The boys are pumped here, my words.
Back-to-back wickets for Awais Mansoor. Comes in and walks quickly back to the hut. Safir Tariq on the surface, playing on the back foot. You're asking for trouble. Safir Tariq, clean ball. The off stump goes flying. Awais Mansoor on fire. 4 gone, 61 for 3. It looks expensive, the top two. Then came the left arm orthodox Awais Mansoor.
And he changed the game on his head. What a start. Picking up 2 huge wickets. And Syed Maqsood was looking good. Gone. Then Safir Tariq, it really amazed me. He played down the wrong line. Ball was full and he just played a casual shot. He went back on a pitch like this.
See, what matters is scoring runs in the big match. People remembers you when you score runs. The knockout games such as which is being played now, it's a do or die situation. That too they need to win with around 38 to 40 runs margin. Now they are back. They got those big wickets. Safir is back. Moreover, Syed Maqsood, he was the one they were eyeing, and full marks to Awais Mansoor for sticking to that off-stump line, getting rid of informed batter. Now it's up to Abdul Hafiz, 61.
Use of the feed by Afridi. And this time he goes over the long on for a 6. That's a brave shot after a couple of wickets lost. But he continues that positive intent. Maybe he's the man tonight.
Stepping down the track and hitting straight towards the long on. Clearing with much ease this time. He's the last hope, I believe, in the batting for Rasasi. Still they are in a position where they can go at around 130 or 140 mark.
This time he shuffles and improvises and hits behind square. This is one of the strongest shots of Afridi. He specializes going behind square, and he also plays the reverse sweep. But this time he went right across his stumps.
Playing with the field this time, shuffling across and send the ball into the vacant area of final leg. 10 runs, bit expensive, but what matters is a wicket for Cool Boys.
71, the run rate is excellent, but they need someone to bat through. As you were pointing out earlier, very validly you said a couple of times that they must not lose wickets, and they lost 2. And now the last hope, as you said, Afridi is playing brilliantly, but he needs still 5.4 overs left. Uses his feet to hit it long off, a big pardon.
They're eyeing for 150, try for 120, 130, then work hard in the bowling. You have that capability in the bowling to restrict them, and in comes pinch hitter, I would say, Faisal Amin. 14 runs to his name. Strike rate looks good, 200. Quick runs needed from the blade of Faisal Amin.
This time he goes first ball. It's up in the air, and fielder is converging. Hamid Nawaz does well. Have they pick up 2? Yes. Faisal Amin is making his intentions very clear, but this is for Rasasi. I think they made up their mind that they're going to go after every ball, which can be dangerous. End up you getting bowled out somewhere around 110, because the run rate is so good. They just need to bat couple of overs.
Yes, definitely. At this point, after losing those 2 quick wickets, they need to rebuild a partnership. Once again, targeting that mid-wicket region. Very quick. Hamid Nawaz, just a single so far. 14 runs in this over. A single, I think, should be good for Rasasi. They are going at around 15 per over.
There you go. I told you that he likes to play the switch hit. And what a connection. Has it carry for 6? Yes. Hafiz Afridi. My word, that was a great shot.
Tournament 6 number 197 going down on one leg and heaving over. Point 5 gone, 81 for 3.
Now I would like to introduce in the commentary box Ahmed Khwaja. Good evening, gentlemen. And it's 81 for 3 after 5 overs.
Come on, lads, come on, boys. One more wicket. Keep mixing, boys, keep mixing.
Thank you very much, Asghar Khan, and fascinating stage of the game. 81 for 3 after 5 overs. Rasasi coming out like men on a mission. Incredible run rate at the moment. Big swipe across the line, and that has gone like a bullet through mid-wicket. Poor fielding on the boundary. And they're just continuing with that positive intent.
Yeah, that positive intent and that aggression helping them. Faisal Amin has come out from the word go. And that was a great shot. Powerfully hit, but very ordinary piece of fielding down there.
Yeah, they're on the back foot for sure. Oh, this time he goes downtown. And just over the long on. Despairing effort there from Zaman Attari. But a 4 and now a maximum.
Well, Cool Boys wasn't expecting Faisal Amin to provide this sort of power hitting. As you see the replay, it was up in the air. Attari was looking to pull it back. Valiant effort.
Yeah, that was a brilliant leap. Almost executed it. Once again, chipped in the air, and that'll be a simple dismissal. Burhanuddin Sabir takes the easy catch, and Awais Mansoor has his 3rd wicket of the night.
There you go. One through the leg side, and then was a good 6. But Faisal Amin, as a pinch hitter, has done his job, striking over 200. But another wicket goes for Rasasi.
Yeah, this time not getting to the pitch of the ball, forcing it. Just caught the outside half of the bat, and Burhanuddin safe as houses. Slightly frustrated. 91 for 4 then. Faisal Amin gone for 13 off 5. A decent cameo.
शाबाश भाइयों शाबाश शाबाश
Mohammad Muzammil making his fan code DCC X10 Division 2 debut, and what a match. It's a virtual semi-final between Rasasi and Cool Boys. So far so good for Team Rasasi. Oh, trapped on the back foot and given. Awais Mansoor with that deadly armor nails him plumb in front once again.
Terrific bowling by this youngster. And Muzammil was in absolutely no man's land, sitting back on the crease, and that was plumb, dead.
Yeah, crashing into leg stump. And he's bowled a brilliant spell indeed. So a short stay at the crease for Muzammil. It's a golden duck. And now Rasasi 91 for 5.
यार एक सिली ले आओ यार
New batter in is FTB, Fahad Tariq Butt. Known more for his in-swingers with the new ball. Let's see what he can produce with the bat. Because everybody in the Rasasi lineup has been going hell for leather. Sometimes it's worked, sometimes it hasn't. And no hat-trick for Awais Mansoor. Once again denied.
Experience of Fahad showing there, he got onto the front foot.
Yeah, made sure to keep that ball out. They're still going along very well. And not playing a shot at that one. End of a brilliant spell from Awais Mansoor. 4 for 14 in just 2 overs. Brilliant. 91 for 5.
रिजवान भाई कंफर्टेबल हो कंफर्टेबल हो एक दो कदम बाहर
So the skipper coming into the attack, Mohammad Rizwan Khan. And Abdul Hafiz Afridi. He will not stop playing his shots. Paddled over the fine leg. He's made a bit of a meal of it, but they will pick up 2 quite easily.
Well, if he is Afridi, this is one of his go-to shots, and this time he's looking to help it over fine leg. There was not much pace to find the boundary, but he needs to go on. He's got a good start now.
40 of just 13 deliveries. He's been batting beautifully. And this is a crucial spell from the captain. 4 wickets in the tournament already. And Abdul Hafiz Afridi chips it over extra cover for a glorious, magnificent 6. He made that look easy.
well bowled
He made it look ridiculously easy, giving himself room, and Rizwan just bowling in the slot. He just timed it. Look at the high elbow and great elevation and result for him.
200 tournament 6s, and that was the prettiest of the lot. 99 for 5.
well bowled
This has been an incredible batting effort from Team Rasasi. Ultra aggressive. And he goes over extra once again. There is a fielder out there though. 100 up. And they still have 3.5 overs to go, Asghar.
Well, that's the great result for Rasasi, and they really came today with great intent. And the run rate is up. Only they need to, just finish strong here. 30, 40 runs here is going to set up a great game of cricket.
Fahad looking to be positive. Big appeal, but refused by the umpire. Atikur Rahman couldn't convince umpire Jibby Alex there. He's all wrapped up. Must be a chilly evening.
Yeah. outside off stump, and Fahad really tried to hit that one hard. And Atiq is always full of enthusiasm.
Yeah, he missed it by a mile, I reckon. Oh, Yorker length dug out. They will pick up a quick one. Needed a better throw to the keeper there.
Well, you can't afford to lose Hafiz Afridi in a shape of a run out. That was a good Yorker, good piece of fielding. Oh, he would have been gone.
He would have been absolutely gone there. Needed a better throw to the keeper. Something that he could handle. 10 runs off the over, but it's not been too bad from Rizwan. Oh, look at that flick over deep fine leg. But straight to the fielder. Only going to be one though. I thought that was heading for 6. So Abdul Hafiz Afridi will keep the strike. 102 for 5. Well, plenty of quick scores on that batting scorecard. Adnan Khan 16 of 6. Syed Maqsood 23 of 9. Abdul Hafiz Afridi has come to the party big time, going at a strike rate of 300, 48 of 16. They lost Safir Tariq and Muzammil on Golden Ducks. Oais Mansoor bowling a brilliant spell. He's got 4 of the 5 wickets so far, Asghar.
Yeah, he's been the pick of the bowlers, and he's someone who really packed them back. If imagine Syed Maqsood would have been out there, here it could have been 130.
Zaman Atari being introduced into the attack. Bowls a variety of spin, off spin, leg break. Gets that ball to move away from the right-hander as well. 2 wickets in the tournament. Let's see if he can produce a good over here for Cool Boys. They desperately need to get rid of Abdul Hafiz Afridi. He's taking the game away from them. And he's a useful cricketer. 48 of 16. He'll be eyeing a 50-plus score surely. Oh, and he's missed the stumping. Atiqur Rahman. Well. One of the most technically strong keepers in the UAE has fluffed it.
Well, I wasn't expecting Atiq to fumble that one. Fired in quicker. And he just jabbed it. His gloves were hard, and he fumbled it.
Well, that's a life for Abdul Hafiz. And he goes downtown. Straight to long off. That's a huge moment in the game. Hamid Nawaz takes the catch, and Afridi has to depart.
After playing a brilliant innings, he was missed. Stumped the last delivery. This time again looking to go over the top. And Atari bowling into the pitch. That sort of hard length, and Hamid pouched it easily. Huge wicket.
Well, that was a pressure catch. But a fabulous innings from Abdul Hafiz Afridi. 48 of 18. 4 maximums. Brilliant strike rate. But now Rasasi, well, they're on the back foot. 102 for 6. New batter in is Usman Munir. He's had a quiet tournament with the bat. But now is the time. If he can get a quick 10-15 runs here, Asghar, that would be very, very useful indeed.
Yeah, wicket stumbling, and now Rasasi will be looking to just bat out the overs and maybe get another 15-20 runs.
Very crucial phase of play. Trying to force that through the offside. Oh, a direct hit. Is Fahad Tariq in trouble here? We have to go upstairs to the third umpire. That looks close to me.
Well, push towards point. Fielder comes in. Great anticipation. Good angle on the ball. Is he struggling? Just about made it.
Yeah, he's made it. Fahad Tariq doesn't look particularly swift, but he made it in time. That's all that counts. They desperately need a big score. They want to win about with a margin of about 35 to 40 runs. That is the rough estimate on net run rate. And they've executed the plan so far, but now they need to complete it. Put that icing on the cake, so to speak. Zaman Atari has bowled a fabulous over. I think he'll bowl the last one as well, 8th and 10th. Long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. Plenty of sweepers on the leg side. Then that wide-ish long off and a deep extra cover. Fahad Tariq goes for the fences and clears them with ease. That's a big 6.
There is something about Rasasi tonight. Everybody comes and straight away goes. And everybody is hitting a 6.
That was in the slot, and Fahad Tariq, with no doubt in his mind, clears that front leg and knocks on the door there. Beautiful hit. This time trying to force it down the ground. Well fielded by Zaman. Still not a bad over, I would say, Asghar.
Yeah. In T10, 7 runs and picking up a wicket. That one, he fired it in. Atari realizing that you can't, put it in the slot like he did in the last occasion.
Yeah, he got a bit greedy there, didn't he? Tried to float it up. And Fahad Tariq says, yes, I recognize that. It has to go. Cut away, but straight to point. A bit of a misfield. And Fahad Tariq will keep the strike. A decent over from Zaman. Only 8 runs off it. 110 for 6 with 12 balls remaining. Well, let's take a look at the bowling options for the Cool Boys. The captain has 1 over remaining, as does Zaman Atari. Awais Mansoor, brilliant spell, 4 for 14. Burhanuddin took plenty of tap, none for 39. And Hamid Nawaz, 1 for 38 as well. At one stage, they were 61 for 2, then that double strike, and then they were 91 for 4, and again, the double strike from Awais Mansoor.
Yeah, Awais Mansoor has really put the brakes on Rasasi, picking up those 4 wickets. Fahad Tariq.
Well, let's see what he can produce. It's the captain, Rizwan Khan, into bowl again. Fast medium. And just squeezed away to point. Good length. Very, very full. That should be the 2 options. Either you go really full, Asghar, or bowl it short, a bouncer.
Yeah, you can't just put it up there with no energy. You got to really go for the block hole or mix your pace and pull back your length.
Usman Munir goes downtown. Has he got the distance? Oh, yes, he does. That's a mega 6.
Well, Rasasi, everybody. I think they've been doing some range hitting last night.
I think they hit the golf course. Look at them. Everybody is sending it out of the park. And Usman Munir, he enjoyed that one. Big smiles on the captain's face, Mohammad Rashid. And even Ehtisham Siddiqui, I've seen him hit some huge 6s all over the UAE. So Rizwan is under pressure now. Usman Munir goes again. And he clears the fence again. This is sensational hitting.
Wow. Back-to-back 6s for Usman Mansoor and Rizwan, and Cool Boys wasn't expecting that one. Again in the slot. This time, again he goes straight. That's magnificent batting.
Yeah, that's a nothing delivery. He just floated it up there. And Usman Munir is feeling it tonight. Team Rasasi, they're fighting desperately to get into the fan code DCC X10 Division 2 Grand Final. Oh, that was too full. He was looking to clobber that once again. What a fascinating match in progress, Asghar.
Terrific. Really some great entertainment already. And I expect the Cool Boys to come hard as well.
This time slower ball, drag towards mid-wicket. Are they going to push for 2 here? They have to run on the throw. No, they'll stick to 1. I think that was the smart choice.
Yeah, Hamid Nawaz there in the deep. He's got a great arm. 124 for 6.
Once again, a slower ball. Just on a length. Very dangerous areas to bowl. And this is hitting done besides the power play. Fahad Tariq goes big. It's got a lot of height on it. but not the distance. He holds out to long off. So Rizwan Khan, after taking plenty of punishment, finally gets his man.
This time, little bit of change of pace, and he's got the height on it. Didn't got enough the distance, and nicely taken there by the fielder. Nevertheless, he played a very important hand, a nice contribution towards the end. Fahad Tariq goes for 9, and Rasasi 124 for 7 after 9.
Yeah, you can see the dugout. Pretty happy with his efforts. He's known more for his bowling. But that big six really kind of changed the momentum. Zaman Atari was bowling beautifully. They were under a bit of pressure. Then he just smashed him down the ground. That gave Usman Munir the confidence to go for his shots. And looks like he'll be on strike for the final over. He looks very determined, surveying the field. And let's see what Zaman Atari can produce in the final over. It's already a big score. Cool boys are already under the gun here. Can they finish off well? Ihtisham Siddiqui, the new batter in. He can pack a punch as well. Hit hard and dropped. Well, that was barely a chance. That was hit with some power.
Yeah, Zaman Atari looking to bowl full, but that was hit really hard. Must have hurt him. Oh, he was late on it.
Yeah, he missed his length. Very lucky. Usman did not get his bat underneath it. 5 deliveries to go. Drags it onto the leg side towards mid-wicket. There is protection, a misfield. Are they going to run on it? No, Usman will keep the strike. And Ihtisham, yeah, he's thinking about it. It was in the slot.
Yeah, the Sham also likes to hit the long ball. Usman Munir.
Drags it towards wideish long on. Boundary. Just what they needed. They've gone beyond 130.
Well, after Afiz Afridi, cool boys are a bit surprised and shocked the way Rasasi gone hard at them. Fahad Tariq and now Usman Munir.
Once again missed his length. It was in the slot and he just dragged it beyond the long on fielder. 3 deliveries to go. Can they get up to 140? I'm getting a bit greedy. Why not? It's been that kind of innings, Asghar.
Yeah, only two good hits, and the way Usman Munir has struck the ball so far, if he gets anything near his arc.
19 off 7. Oh, that was bowled flatter. Only going to be 1. 20 off 8. He's played a brilliant cameo. And his partner on the other end, he can certainly smash the ball as well. Well, now is the time. Every run is valuable here. Oh, he goes downtown. It's not travelled. It will bounce in front of the long off. And they've only taken 1 run. So Usman Munir, clear your front leg and go for it. That's my advice. Final ball of the innings. It's been a fireworks display from Team Rasasi. Oh, beautifully done. There's nobody at short fine. And that will hit the fence. Sensational batting from Usman Munir. 24 of just 9 deliveries. And they've got a big score up on the board, Asghar.
136, especially they were 106 for 6 at one stage, and we thought 15-20 will be good enough, and they got more than that. And Usman Munir, he played a blinder here. What a cameo.
Well, Abdul Hafiz Afridi, Usman Munir, Syed Maqsood, Adnan Khan, everybody chipped in to post this mighty score for Rasasi. They'll be going to the match referee and figuring out the calculations. We'll also update you as soon as we find out. But it's been a thrilling batting effort from the men in black and white. And they can certainly defend this score with plenty to spare and hope of a place in the final. 16 off 6 for Adnan. Syed Maqsood 23 off 9. Abdul Hafiz Afridi is his standout batter, 48 of 18. There was a bit of a wobble in the middle as Safir Tariq and Muzammil were trapped in front by Oais Mansoor. He bowled beautifully. 13 off 5 by Faisal Amin as well. And Fahad Tariq 9 off 9. But Usman Munir 24 off 9, hitting those timely sixes to give them that late boost. Only one extra in that score of 136. Taking a look at the bowling, a clear standout bowler was Owais Mansoor, left arm spinner. 4 for 14, he was on a hat-trick twice. Other than that, Rizwan, Zaman Atari and Hamid Nawaz chipped in with one each as well. Well, let's take a look at the highlights for you then. There were plenty of them. And it was Adnan Khan with the early aggression against Hamid Nawaz. That one was smashed through extra cover. Big full toss, taken on the full and sent out of the park. Nope, taken at long on. That was his dismissal. Then Syed Maqsood with some power shots over wide-ish, long off extra cover. That was his zone. And then anything on the pads had to be sent into the pavilion. This one swung away from the hips. Poor delivery. And Hamid Nawaz was under serious pressure. But then Owais Mansoor came in, caught behind. Good catch taken by Atiq. Safir Tariq trapped on the back foot and bowled. Then Faisal Amin came in, struck a 6, struck a 4. And then eventually just spooning out to backward point. Mohammad Muzammil came in next. And he hadn't done his homework. Look at that, bang in front, leg before. Brilliant spell from Owais. Then Rizwan Khan came into the attack. And he was taken for a ride by Abdul Hafiz Afridi. This was another forcing shot, but straight to long off. At that stage, you felt that Rasasi were going to run out of steam. But then Usman Munir stepped on the pedal and hit a few glorious sixes off Mohammad Rizwan Khan. That really gave them that momentum once again. And this one from Fahad Tariq as well, just not having the distance, taken at long off. But in the end, I think Rasasi can be very satisfied with their batting. 137 runs is the target for Cool Boys. If they win, they march into the final. But they also have net run rate considerations to think about. We'll take a short break and be right back for a thrilling run chase. Stay tuned. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Vision Cricket Centre in Sharjah. It's match number 19 in progress. Cool Boys need 137 runs in their allotted 10 overs to get the victory, but there is an interesting twist to the tale. That is the batting scorecard. 16 off 6 for Adnan Khan, Syed Maqsood a powerful 23 off 9, Abdul Hafiz Afridi brilliant innings of 48 off 18, Usman Munir 24 off 9 also adding to the blitz from Rasasi, who went hard right from ball 1, and they've posted a very sizable score. Owais Mansoor, the standout bowler for Cool Boys, 4 for 14, wonderful spell, 1 wicket each for Rizwan, Zaman Atari and Hamid Nawaz. Well, joining me in the comm box for what should be a very exciting run chase, it's going to be Mudassir Ali. Good evening, Mudassir.
A very good evening, Ahmed. Calculations going out by the umpires and moreover by the team members of Rasasi as well by Cool Boys. It's Atiq, 5 innings, 83 runs, 38 best, 193 strike. All they need is to manage 96, and Rasasi wants to make sure to keep them below 96. They're fighting for that spot in the final. Faisal Amin to start the proceedings with the ball. 4 innings, 5 wickets, 7.38 economy.
Well, this is going to be absolutely fascinating, Mudassir, how Rasasi managed this. They know the numbers, they know the figures. They have to restrict Cool Boys to 96 or below. And it's going to be Faisal Amin with the new ball. Atiq goes downtown and starts with a 6. Well, who's thinking about 96 now?
A brilliant start. This is how Adnan Khan started in the first innings. A fuller length delivery. Punished this time by Atiq. Starts off with a maximum.
Yeah, that was a loosener. Very full, very slow. Faisal Amin bowled a beautiful spell in the previous game. He needs to repeat that. They need to get rid of Mohammad Atiqur Rahman. Talented wicketkeeper batter. Oh, that's right on the money. Quick single to mid-off. And already we can hear the Cool Boys dugout making a lot of noise.
Charged up. They know the target. They'll be eyeing to pass that 96.
Well, even that is a pretty big score in 10 over cricket. Mohammad Owais opening alongside him. Bowled him! He's bowled him neck and crop, Faisal Amin. What a beauty.
Amin is back with the bang. Walks back for golden duck Mohammad Owais. A late swing and middle stumps knocked out by Faisal Amin. Big breakthrough for Rasasi.
Yeah, that's a really poor shot. You know he swings the ball into your pads. You need to play straight. You played across the line and you paid the ultimate price. Rasasi get an early blow on the Cool Boys. 7 for 1. So the captain Mohammad Rizwan Khan coming in at 1 drop. Not a lot of runs in the tournament, but he wants to take on the pressure here, Mudassir.
A good move.
Well, it remains to be seen. Excellent question. I'll say no comment for now. I would have sent in Zaman Atari. Perhaps he'd just take advantage of the power play. On the pads, big appeal, but that was clearly hitting him outside the line and perhaps going down leg, Mudassir.
A fuller delivery, rightly said, going towards the leg stump. On strike is Atiq, a brilliant piece of bowling. Though he has lost the pace, but still there is a swing in his bowling. Faisal Amin.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, this time it kept a touch low. Going across Atiq this time. How close was that to the off stick?
Just misses the off stump by whisker. This time Faisal Amin bowling brilliantly.
Well, is it the whisker of my beard or your beard? Maybe my beard. It's slightly shorter. Brilliant first over from Faisal Amin. Right on the money in a pressure match. Big full toss. Hit straight. Beats the mid-off. Well, you need to be on your A game in the field. That's a beautiful shot from Atiq.
Brilliant timing this time. Look at that placement. Straight bat, full toss delivery. Valiant effort by the mid-off fielder. Ball racing towards the fence. Over number 1 comes to an end. 12 for 1.
वही करते ना अपना चेंज क्यों कर रहे हो वो बहुत आगे खड़ा है आगे खड़ा हुआ वो बहुत अंदर है हां मिड विकेट आ जा कर ले चला जा चल लेट्स कम या राइट आर्म ओवर
Fahad Tariq, 6 wickets in the tournament. Pretty decent economy rate, and he gets that big in swing on the ball. Watch out. Mohammad Rizwan, be careful. Trying to force that through the covers, straight to Rashid. And it will be important for Mohammad Rashid. His captaincy will be very important, Mudassir.
Needs to see how he changes his bowlers. Started off with Faisal and Fahad Tariq. Fahad Tariq known for getting that ball in towards the right-hand batters. Atiq looking dangerous.
A 6 and a 4 to his name already. Go straight, absolutely straight. Picture perfect straight drive from Mohammad Atiqur Rahman. Glorious.
Once again, a brilliant shot. Played with the straight bat. Ball racing towards the fence. What a timing this time by Atiq.
Yeah, I think they need to take both fielders straight here, long off and long on. The way he's striking the ball. Going at a strike rate of 300 already, 15 off 5. Once again drilled right on the edge of the inner ring, Abdul Hafiz Afridi. And they have the young lad Harshit Seth, under 19 cricketer, in their lineup today. His 2 overs of left arm spin will be very crucial.
Rightly said, Ahmed. Take that mid-off back to the long off. Get the deep square leg inside. Let him play that cross shot.
So they've pushed that mid-off back to the boundary rope. I think that's a good idea. So the 2 straight fielders set back. Will he try to glide it? That scoop or that reverse? Yeah. So the 2 straight fielders set back. Will he try to glide it? That scoop or that reverse?
What matters is the last delivery of this over. 19 for 1. Can he pick that odd boundary on the last ball of this over? Mohammad Atiq on strike.
Well, I have a question.